to summarize today's very important discussion with Professor Soontak Lee and with Professor Jeff Camkin, who have worked with UNESCO for many programs, including the International Hydrological Program and Sustainability Science, closely linking with the Japan Fund Interest. Today, we have discussed water inequalities are a serious challenge for us, and it's not only the inequality from the point of view of SDG number 6. The social inequalities, like what Professor Lee discussed with the SDG number 10, very, very important. So if we have to deliver the sustainable development goals, we must address water inequalities. Also, very importantly, it has been discussed today, the Regional Steering Committee mechanism supported by the Japan Fund interest in this region has been very instrumental in bringing forward research, forming those networks and associations which have produced many useful outputs. Those outputs, we will make them available through our sustainability insight, through our links. And that's where, very importantly, the program Hydrology for Environmental Life and Policy, integrated water resource management. There are several of those publications which are available and can be useful for this time. COVID has given us many, many challenges, and we need to carefully look into what are those challenges. And that's where Professor Camkin's idea that we need to look into the problems with the local lens. And Professor Lee has highlighted the issues in South Asia are not same as in North Asia or East Asia or in the Pacific. So we need to have the local lens to visualize those problems. The challenge remains, how do we move forward? How do we become more resilient? How do we provide water as a human right and sanitation as a human right? And that's where the observations at the global level are, while the investments are taking place into building back better post-COVID, water security, water equity, better water governance remains a challenge. We need to continue to build capacity. One of the recommendations is maybe we should invest 1% of the GDP into water-related services. And a very good estimate also is if we provide 29 cents per person per day for this period up to 2030, we can provide water security to everyone on planet Earth. But at the same time, we need to make sure that these investments which are being made are underpinned by the right kind of knowledge. And that's where Professor Lee has kindly offered his own journal and his expertise, and the World Water Policy Journal, very, very important journals. We can make them available in terms of their links to colleagues who want to participate in such efforts. So with that, I thank everyone today for their active contribution. We will be following up. Water is everyone's business. To learn about water management, to learn about how can we solve these inequalities, you do not need a PhD in water resources management. You do not need to be a master's. Water is everyone's business. And if it is everyone's business, we all have to work together to create awareness. We must work together to co-visualize what are the solutions, and we should co-envision where is the future, and that future, how do we achieve that future where everyone has access to water supply and sanitation, and our catchments and our environment is well maintained. And as we say, how do we make sure we leave no one behind? And that's where our work, while it is very difficult, if we work together, as the examples have come from two eminent professors, we can solve many of these challenges, but one step at a time, working together through cooperation, South-South, North-South, triangular cooperation, UN system, working together with academia, working together with civil society, governments at different levels, and creating a future which is better and building back better to deal with post-COVID situation and any future challenges as they will come. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Over to Dr. Sachi.